Hello! In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw a person running from as viewed from the side. And this is just going to be more about a casual run, not like a running for your life away from the villain or towards the enemy type running. So this would be for like maybe if someone was running to class or small things. They wanted to exercise a little bit. Anyway, so here I just have a couple of quick sketches that I did. This one without a reference, this one with a reference. I'm going to be working more from this one just because since I referenced something it looks more accurate. I just wanted to show you guys this to, encourage you to always use references to help get, to just be more accurate when you're translating what you see onto paper. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with an oval for the head, and then from here I'm going to draw kind of a block type shape. You don't want the back to be like straight or slanted inwards like usual, just because since the guy is running he's a little bit off balance. So I just want it to be like a little bit longer than, say, maybe twice the length of his head. I don't know. About here would be where his belly button is. And then I'm going to draw a circle, not exactly at the edge of this, because his arm is going forward as he's running. And then I'm going to draw this sausage-looking thing that will fall close to his belly button. And maybe it will completely. It depends on how tall you want to make your character, like how long the limbs are. And so this arm is just going kind of straight down. And then for the forearm, it's just going to go out and forward. So this is close to like a 90-degree angle. It doesn't have to be exact. We're just going to draw the upper arm line for the forearm. And it's going to kind of go towards the bottom line that we drew, because as we get towards the wrist, the arm kind of decreases in width, I guess. Okay, then we want to make sure that this arm is about the length of this arm. And for the hand, I'm just going to draw a kind of a block type trapezoid shape, just to indicate where the hand is. Since the fingers are kind of bent, it only needs to be about a half or 2/3 of the face, depending on how much of the fingers you want to show. Then the other arm is being thrown backwards, but since it's on the other side of the body, we don't really see it. We're just going to see... I'm just going to draw this triangle shape along the back. And we just imagine a line going through, measure, and so we'll see a little bit of the hand here. This is the arm, and then I'm just going to do another little trapezoid type shape for the other hand. Okay. Okay, and so for now we're just going to draw the legs. Well, we're going to start with the butt, obviously. But so this is going to go out a little bit. I'm just going to try and stick with angled geometric shapes. So this is going to look kind of like a pentagon. So it's gonna be almost like, the length is gonna be almost 4 heads, and that's just how I draw people on for standard purposes. You could also, from here to here, from the top of the head to here, could also be 3 head lengths. And that's typically if you're drawing like younger characters or female characters, or just, you know, shorter characters in general. Otherwise, some people exaggerate it to like from here to here is 5 heads. And so, yeah, I go with the traditional 3 to 4-ish. This leg is gonna go back a little bit, so I'm just gonna start with a slanted line, following this, yeah, just following along the line for the torso, and kind of just, you know, round it out towards the end, up to the top. And the thighs, so the thigh to the knee can be about 2 head lengths, 1.5 to 2. Again, it depends on the height of your character. Okay. Then for the calf, it's being thrown back because he is stepping. So from the knee, we're just gonna go back, and then a little bit above here. So this is like a very elongated type of, I don't know what you call it, what you want to call this shape. But I added this edge, this corner here, just because if you look at a calf, your calf muscle is the biggest muscle in this leg, I think. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. And towards the end here, I'm just going to draw a circle for the joint. Okay, the leg is also the foot is also going back, so instead of, so this line, sorry, I'm just going to start with the heel. So you want the heel to go back a little bit, and this angle is going to be almost perpendicular or close to it. And then from here, this is the top of the foot going into the leg. I'm just going to draw that line straight to the toe. And this is our simplified foot area. Okay, now we're going to draw the other leg. And so this is we're just going to start from the belly button-esque area. Actually, maybe, yeah, that's where we're starting. And for this leg, it's going forward. This is like 120-degree angle from the torso to the thigh. Anyway, going on. I'm just measuring to make sure that the thighs, knee to knee, is almost the same length. Since this is going back a little bit, or further from our view, the thigh can be a little bit shorter, but you want it to be a little bit convincing, or you want it to be convincing, so making sure it's an appropriate length to match the other leg. Now, for the bottom half of the leg, we're just gonna draw a line parallel to the thigh, to this thigh line. Straight down, well, not straight down, but parallel to that, so basically straight. And then repeating this type of shape. Again, you want to kind of make sure that these are about the same lengths. Drawing a circle by the ankle part again. The foot on this isn't exactly striking the ground, so this is going to be almost straight to the calf. Again, another 90-degree-ish angle from the from the heel to the toe. We're just connecting it back up to the leg. Then we'll just connect the neck along here. So this is your side view. So this is your side view running pose. Sorry, I'm going to adjust the size of this head. It's not big enough for me. It doesn't protrude enough from the neck. Or far enough from the back on the head. Okay, anyways, I'm going to stop messing with it. So from here, you kind of just want to fill in details and adjust things as you go. I'm going to speed things up and then line this with an inking pen. So, see you in a bit. My apologies, so the camera kind of died on me while I was inking it, but it's not like you missed anything super important. But yeah, so anyway, this is the completed drawing of the side view running character. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, which will also be running, but from a front view. See you next time. Bye.